Let's go ahead and take a look at finding the exact values of our trig functions using a 30-degree angle. So we have our triangle, and we have our side lengths labeled, and in this case we're going to be looking at 30 degrees. So we want to go ahead and use the 30-degree angle to help us label our sides. So this is the theta that we're working with. So straight across from our 30-degree angle is going to be our opposite side. Our hypotenuse is the one across from the 90. And the last side is going to be our adjacent side. So now let's go ahead and set up our 6 trig functions. For sine of 30, we have our opposite side, which is a 1, over the hypotenuse, which would be a 2. For cosine of 30 degrees, we have our adjacent side, which is radical 3, and our hypotenuse is a 2. Tangent of 30 is our opposite side over our adjacent side. Our opposite side is a 1, and our adjacent side is radical 3. So let's go ahead and rationalize this one. We're going to be multiplying top and bottom by radical 3. And when we simplify this, we're going to get radical 3 on top and a positive 3 on the bottom. For cosecant of 30 degrees, remember that's the same thing as 1 over sine of 30. So we're going to be taking our fraction for sine of 30 and flipping it upside down. So we're going to get a positive 2 on top, a 1 on the bottom, which we can rewrite that as a positive 2. Secant of 30 is the same thing as 1 over cosine of 30. So this is going to give us a positive 2 on top, a radical 3 on the bottom. And let's go ahead and rationalize this one as well. We're going to multiply top and bottom by radical 3. That's going to give us 2 radical 3 over 3. And our last one, cotangent of 30, is the same thing as 1 over tangent of 30. So if we take our answer from tangent of 30 and flip it upside down, I'm going to use this original one and flip it upside down. So I'm going to get radical 3 on top, 1 on the bottom, which is the same thing as radical 3. Now I'm going to go ahead and let you find the 6 trig functions using our 60-degree angle. And let me go ahead and help get you started just a little bit. I went ahead and cleared off our triangle. Keep in mind this time if we're going to be using 60 degrees to find those trig functions, we want to go ahead and relabel our triangle with the appropriate sides. So the 60-degree angle is now the measure we're looking at. And if we go straight across from our 60-degree angle, the radical 3 now becomes our opposite side. 2 is still our hypotenuse, because that's across from our 90-degree angle. And this time, this a value of 1, this is going to be our adjacent side. So go ahead and try finding the 6 trig functions using 60 degrees. Try those on your own and include those in your notes.